Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Redskins. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I'm sucking. Just because I don't know the fucking.
I'm gonna hop off here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Are you finna fuck with crypto?
At the 46-yard line.
The next person gonna be a health person.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Imagine it being like fucking like checking, you just get kicked out of so many fucking.
On the carry, it's Cook. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Oh, I don't think you did that, man.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
That's how you pick up a 1st down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the 1st down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He's coming. Oh, that's 50.
Here we go. We're going to 52. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. You won't turn, bro. You're going to 54, going to 54.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Huh? Where you going? Where you went?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh. Oh, you my son.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You see?
I need that. I need that.
Make it.
Thank you. The blue one.
This should feel like a whole new game to me a little bit.
Play fake. Kaiser.
Somebody else here.
Able to find his running back, Geis. And he's going to be dropped forward.
Yeah,
Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Got my Red Bull. I'm good, man.
This just don't have you crashing?
Nah, I'm so used to them whole
yard line here,
to you.
2nd and 3.
That's how just lag.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Sharp's got it left side. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down.
I know what he's going to do. I knew that was coming, though.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, this is Geis. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Kaiser from the gun on 3rd.
Oh, my
Dumps it off for Geis. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Oh, I got knocked, though. I just knocked one.
They start the drive with Cook.
He ready. Throw grenades.
This time they're able to get him behind.
Oh, you already knocked one. Hey, they low as fuck. They low as fuck.
3 yards on first down.
Crush him. Just told you, shoot that nigga. Get revenge. Get shit, DC.
I think doubling him
shut up. You're gonna put it
because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of
I
it.
hate doing refills. You know what a refill is? I hate doing refills.
Whoa.
The same thing?
Oh, he sucked it up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the
down.
first down goes backwards.
Look at nigga right here shooting at us.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook.
Yeah, self-revive. That's
They'll
the nigga
get
with
4 on
self-revive.
2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
Say
no
what?
room to find to get upfield.
Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
You got some trash on this or what?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
How many kills should a shooter have? How many season 2 wins should a shooter have?
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Question, though.
23 yards, the final tally.
I'm asking you, what do you think should a good nigga have on the win? You not even, you offline or some shit or what?
Now Cook running right. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
My nigga G-House.
Carry, here's 2nd and 7. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Oh, okay, all right.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. First down, here's the run with Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Miller running right. A gain of 3, second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A toss to Cook. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First catch there for Thomas. It's a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah,
Cook strip, the ball's out. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Setting up the screen for Cook. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jonathan Allen in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
You got your, that's live. They tell you when you're a team and you got if the nigga playing with crypto, they tell you like the nigga looking at whatever.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
They said something about a key or something, bro. You got to find that.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30.
On me. On me, y'all. I got these niggas fried. I got them fried. Where y'all at? Oh my god. Hey, where you at? Oh,
The 33-yard line.
Behind the door. Someone behind the door healing up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
In that room all the way down.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Are you guys alone though? Or?
They go play action. Kaiser. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 34-yard line.
I don't know how I got on one.
Bro, I did 21, 11, 69, 12.
On the move on first down.
No, I was doing a 1v3. I threw fucking 3 thermites. One did 69, one did 11, and one did 21. I did 35 damage.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside the tackle box. There's your penalty.
I thought you was running with me.
Penalty.
They're going to allow you to make that field goal, bro?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yes, sir.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than
how
that.
you do it. That means Smitty must have been getting off the field early.
Did the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude.
Oh, no. Hell no. Go
to
ahead.
get a little more cushion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's what I'm thinking about. Get a gun Friday.
Then we're going to 53. 56 to hot 7, check 56. They're not ready for this, man. They're not going to 54. Go to 26.
They run. Cook. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Yeah,
we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but
I got
not a
shot
whole lot
from
of room
behind.
there. But there's got to be one positive to
low,
that.
you can punch him
if
down.
you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop
Where you at?
as the game moves on, and they can
way
run
on
it
the
back
other
inside
side.
later.
Man.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
This nigga sound like Greg with that shit.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And complete right side to Cook. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Prescott from the gun. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Montez Sweat. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Jake Elliott, career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
They're running it. Check out three.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a run with Geis. And he stopped immediately there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Geis.
Oh, look at this fucker.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He juked him. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They'll try and run it here. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going
I'm
crazy on that
everybody up in the middle.
that drives you
And just
berserk.
running
Come
behind
off
the
the
O-line. That shit
field, not
work.
really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Geis. Now Geis stripped. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take possession of the football.
You gonna play with him? Play with him again.
36-yard line.
Play with him again.
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight?
Kept running the ball to
I
his
think that
side.
you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. When they try too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight.
Like a face
They
mask
want
for
to keep
me.
this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They run it again with Cook. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. Flush to his right. That'll be caught right side by Reed. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down.
And there's absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Play action now. Kaiser. He's got his running back, Darius Geis.
Oh, I'm trying
and
to
he
kill that
gets this
nigga.
one to midfield before
He
he's
didn't
brought
try. He
down.
didn't truck nobody.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now Kaiser, forced out to his left. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Kaiser to throw it. Over the middle and into the hands of his
That nigga's so scary, dog. That shit irritates my soul.
Made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Kaiser now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
he caught that.
Touchdown, Washington. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I've never seen somebody get that home.
That certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Kaiser. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. This will be caught inside the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. They made 1 more play. Could have had our shutout.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
There ain't been a lot of shields around.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Yeah. Never look.
Again, it's Cook. And an alley to run. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
I know, yeah, me too. How I'm thinking about it, I want to go
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Cook. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
What did you put my
phone? Do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure